Hello there, grumpy old fart here. Shout out to everybody's favorite race car driver. Let's go, Brandon. This is about this video is about the entertainment industry, and we have a significant problem with the entertainment industry, and I can trace it. I've said this before. I can trace it all the way back to 1954, even earlier than that. In '54, a man named Robert Welch did a speech, and he explained what the communists were going to try to do to destroy America, and part of it is to destroy our culture in various ways. And this right here is part of it. There seems to be a growing epidemic of YouTube creators and high-level studio executives who seem to be dead set on pissing off their fan base. And this is across the entire spectrum of entertainment. And it's not just in America, it's in England and other Western civilizations as well. All across Western civilization. I've got a number of examples here. I'm going to go through that, and then I'll get to the meat of the thing. There's a podcast, or I'm not sure what it is. It's a YouTube thing called G4. They had a host named Frost who attacked the fans because they thought she was not as attractive as Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn is a very attractive woman. She's part of the, I guess she's a regular host there. I don't know. I don't watch it. But this lady Frost said that because, and maybe they could have worded it better, I don't know, but she called the fans, she went on a tirade, a rant, and she called the fans misogynists because of that. Broadly paraphrasing. Joss Whedon. I used to love Joss Whedon's work. He did Buffy the Vampire Slayer for TV. He's done a number of really great Marvel projects. He's done a DC project, at least one, that I'm aware of. And he is connected to several misconduct scandals dealing with DCU actors and actresses. He recently made fun of Israeli actress Gal Gadot's accent. English is not her first language, and she is the only reason many people watch anything in the DC universe. The original Wonder Woman movie is by far the best of the bunch. She's a great actress, a beautiful woman, and I kind of like her accent. It's cool, but you know, he made fun of it. Now, he's had scandals with other actors and actresses over the years. I just found out the other day he also had problems with Charisma Carpenter from Buffy, and then later from Angel. Apparently he is not the shining example of good that we thought he was. But the fact that he's making fun of a current actress who, by the way, is the moneymaker in DC, in the DC universe, it tells you something. Kathleen Kennedy, and I talk about her a lot. She's a big wig with the Star Wars, Disney Star Wars. She claimed that the Force is female, which alienated most of the fan base because most of them are dudes. Furthermore, later on, she fired Gina Carano over her political leanings. And Gina, for those of you who don't know, Gina Carano is a beloved Mandalorian actress who was set to get her own series. I want to say it was Rangers of the New Republic. And as I understand it, she has since been rehired, which is a good thing. But the fact that she was fired at all for something that had nothing to do with the production of the program tells you something. The stars of the 2016 Ghostbusters disaster, and it was a disaster, claimed that the reason people didn't like it was because of sexism. It started, for those of you who haven't seen it, and I don't blame you, I watched it because I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, but I was not impressed. It stars 4 women, and none of them can act. They're all good comedians, but there's a difference between being a comedian and being an actress. You see what I'm saying? CBS executives claim that the reason half of the fan base doesn't like their Star Trek products is because the fans are sexists and racists. if you've watched any of the new stuff and you're any kind of a Star Trek fan, you'll understand that they're not keeping to the canon of the show. They're rewriting the history of Gene Roddenberry's beloved universe. And there's a lot of people who took offense at that. Well, that can't happen because of this, or Spock didn't have a sister, that kind of thing. If Spock would have had a sister, we would have known about it. Okay, he had a brother because that came out in one of the movies. I want to say half brother, but this was an adopted sister that was apparently the reason he is okay and is a member of Starfleet. We would have known. That would have come out at some point. CBS was busted, and of course people complain, right? CBS was busted for deleting negative comments and thumbs down dislike votes on their videos. So yeah, no, they make a bad product. They know they're making a bad product because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And when people complain, they get rid of the bad comments. Yeah. And there's many, many more examples. What this boils down to is that the content creators and Hollywood executives are losing sight of the goal of the entertainment industry. To entertain people. That's what it is. It's entertainment. It's supposed to be. They seem to think that pushing woke agendas and other political bullshit is more important than pleasing the fans. Executives and directors are being hired for their politics instead of their talent, and when fans object, they throw temper tantrums. I've done a number of videos on leftist destruction and it's all about leftist destruction of our culture. Go check out those videos. Leftist destruction of our entertainment is a big thing. Go check out that video from 1954 by Robert Welch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Compare that to what's going on now in our country. The Democrats are making headway there, and lots of headway, and the destruction of our entertainment is a big part of it. They're losing money making products as bad as this, but they're okay with it because they're destroying our culture. A business is in business to make money. If you're losing money, you're doing something wrong. You got to change something. They're not changing stuff. Kathleen Kennedy is still over Star Wars, even after those, oh my God, horrific 3 movies that she had made with various people. Ryan, whatever the hell is Rian, or whatever the hell his name is. Ryan Johnson, no. I can't remember his damn name. He's so forgettable, I forgot his name. The point I'm getting at is, they were bad movies. Han Solo was a bad movie. The only good one they've made thus far, and it's even marginally good, is Rogue One. And they can't do anymore because everybody died. Yeah, that's planning ahead right there. At any rate, they're pushing woke agendas and other political bullshit in their shows, even though they're losing money. That tells you, and I did a video on this, that tells you they have another agenda. They're not worried about making money. They're worried about pushing something. They're worried about changing our culture. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.